Welcome back, everyone, to the BD1P Binding of Isaac modded series. Today is going to be a random normal character run for win number 2 and episode number, I believe, 320. Your question for today, put your answer in the comments down below, is going to be, what is the most fun multiplayer online game to play? Who's the character? Keeper. All right, not my favorite, not the worst we could have gotten there. I'm actually okay with that. Seed is going to be 77VKCCTN. I'm going to hit you with a hard fact right now, a BD1P exclusive hard fact. It is, without a doubt, the answer to this question is easily like one of 3 different games, I think. The easiest choice for everybody is going to be a game like Minecraft. And not just because the game is like extremely popular and has, you know, billions and billions of players, but because the game is like multiple games in one. You know, it's got... That's my friend down there. Don't be so scared of my friend down there. Like every single server, every single world you're in has a different goal to complete. It could be Hunger Games, it could be hide and seek, it could be, you know, like a Smash Bros clone. You never know. There's so much to do in Minecraft that I think, like, because you look at any other game, you know, like look at a game like Overwatch, Valorant, CSGO, any other first-person shooter, third-person shooter type game, there really is, like, I guess there are multiple game modes. There's, like, you know, CTF. There's just, like, random deathmatch, you know, like 5v5s and things like that. But primarily, it all, like, revolves around, you know, you're playing a first-person shooter. In a game like the dang old Minecraft, you can have games like Hunger Games. It's a battle royale. You can have games like hide and seek, which is, you know, hide and seek. There's just so much variety there. And not only that, but there's also survival mode, there's like creative mode building stuff, there's bed wars, there's just so much to do that I think that almost any other game kind of pales in comparison to that. You gotta slow the hell down, Mr. Man. You gotta be calmer for me, okay? We're probably not gonna win this run, by the way. Keeper runs are really hard to do modded because every time you'd usually get a coin to drop in a room, it's gonna end up being a modded card, a modded pill, like some kind of strange modded drop, but we can try our best. But the only other option I can think of for like a top tier multiplayer game would be a game like Garry's Mod, which is very similar to a game like Minecraft, where it's got tons of different variety in terms of just its game modes, making it, you know, pretty much a no-brainer for a contender there. Boiled Moon, I guess you might as well pop that at some point on this floor. Fanny Pack is really good, but so is Black Candle. We maybe find a way to get, dare I say, both of those? Just do that here. Wow, we got some Soul Heart drops for flies, not too bad. I kind of want to find a way to get both of those drops. Oh my god. It's probably going to be a possibility now. What's in here? If we bomb you and these pots, do we get money back? We get, you know what? I'm gonna do it because we're gonna get 2 bombs back, so not a big deal. If we end up being 1 cent short, I'll eat my own words there. Please give me $3. You gave me $3. Okay, go back to your shop now. Have we even seen our item room yet? I don't remember if we have or not. Also, no fast travel right now, very sad. But a game like Garry's Mod as well, which I spent a lot of time playing back when I was a little bit younger. It has, once again, a lot more variety than I think it gets credit for. The game might be, like, kind of dead nowadays. I'm not sure. I have not, like, logged into Garry's Mod in, I would say, maybe, like, 4 or 5 years. I know that, like, YouTubers like Vanoss Gaming, I think they still play, like, Gmod for their channel, but I think the appeal of watching a YouTuber play an online game is like the idea that potentially you could be able to play with them in a lobby, whereas like Gmod, it's private servers. Usually there can be public ones there, I guess, but it is primarily, we can do some sacrifice action here potentially, like private servers just for friends, which dampens that little experience there. I'm gonna definitely bomb this. We found every single like secret room on the floor. That's really good. And sacrificing might be a really big option right now. But I guess going back to like when I was a young boy, in my youth, because I'm like 45 right now, if you don't know, I'm actually 63 with a mortgage and 3 kids. I think I played the most out of Minecraft. It was a game that like you'd get home from middle school, You'd get onto Skype with your friends, if you know what Skype is still, all you youngins in the audience out there, and you would sit on that for like hours, just cracking away. Crackling slag? Oh, I love this item so much. Watch this. It's beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. And another $1. We're going to get some sacrifice action, too. It's going to be a bit of a longer first floor, so bear with me here. But I remember going on to... don't die on that, please. Do we die from this? You can't pick it up when you don't have any HP. I guess that makes perfect sense. Going on to, like... Let's say 6th grade for me, which is when I really got into playing like PC Minecraft. Not politically correct, but like, you know, computer Minecraft. I met a couple of my good friends in that year of school. I met Merm, I met Kale, and I met Aldog in that year. Now, Aldog wasn't a big PC gamer, so he wasn't really like a big, oh my god, it all pays off, dude. He wasn't like a big, I guess, contributor to this like part of my childhood. But me and Merm and Kale would sit on Minecraft on the weekends and after school. I would say like on a weekend, like 8 hours a day. It was like a full, be careful here. There you go. I almost just could have died to that key right there. It was very scary. I'm going to go 0 more. Well, I should go 2 more. I should risk it. There's no fun if you're not, you know, doing some risks here. Did a penny drop? Wait, you just take this now, and you get 2 cents back, and now you have a bunch of flies to instantly kill your first floor boss. This floor ended up being, like, insane for us. Watch this. Dude, this guy, like, he's strong, but not that strong. He's dead. This is gonna be one of the greatest keeper runs of all time. You know what? Just, like, take the pills. Don't be a pussy about it. Health down. Kind of a health up. That was terrifying. No, not again. Okay, you know what? It was better than I thought it could have been. Move on down. But, I guess to give you guys, like, a bit of a precursor. Not a precursor, but, like, an explanation of my time on Minecraft. I probably spent the most amount of time trying to play Minecraft Hunger Games. Now, as the story goes, as most of you are aware, I didn't really have, like, reliable as a kid, I had, what was it? It was like 0.1 download and 0.05 upload speed for my Wi-Fi, so I really couldn't do a lot of stuff like online gaming. So a lot of my time was spent just like playing survival mode, creative mode, building like mini pixel art things. I wasn't like, you know, super part of the online gaming community of Minecraft, but whenever I could, whether I had like a good internet day or like I was at a friend's house playing on their computer, my favorite thing to do was to play Hunger Games. I watched my favorite YouTubers at the time, that I believe might have been, we'll go blind. At the time, it must have been like Beijing Canadian, Mr. Woofles, like TBNR Frags. Those were my boys when I was a kid, and I might have watched like collectively, whenever I was playing survival Minecraft, I was also watching Minecraft on the side. So I must have like consumed 8 hours of content from Minecraft like every single day as well. It was maybe a little bit too much if you ask me, but I was invested, man. Like as a kid who couldn't really play a lot of online games, being part of any community, whether it be just a YouTuber or whatever, it was definitely, what the hell is this? 7 seals? You sold me. Just do it. That's great. It's really, really good for this character, actually. What about you, though? Okay, nothing. I'm going to bomb for the increased deal chance to start charging up my shot over here, because the key pieces, we could have gotten at first floor, but we didn't really have the proper wares yet, I don't think. This is going to make the rest of the run very easy. I know that, like, this character pays for Devil Deals with money, not HP, but that still is going to be, like, a big issue, I think, because our money right now, I'm going to go for the blind, I think. Wow, okay, thank you. I still think that this is going to be better. Just getting free items as opposed to buying an item is going to obviously be a little bit better. Okay, walk out. Hit that coin right there. Beautiful. And don't die. We might go for the last one here. I think we should go for the last pop here. there's no harm in doing so. We have 2 HP still, and look at that. Speaking of our money being bad, it's all back to fruition. Sacrifice rooms are the new meta in this game. Ever since Repentance came out and Deals of Angel became way stronger, Sacrifice rooms have been, I think, one of maybe the single most like buffed special room in the history of the Binding of Isaac ever. Wow, I'm taking that over the Broken Glasses. See ya, nerd. And don't forget your key. Don't be going like way too quickly here. I think it's time to go fight your boss while you're bantering. But I loved Hunger Games so much. And the problem was, again, my Wi-Fi was usually like never good enough to compensate for doing real-time PvP. So after a while, I kind of fell off of Minecraft Hunger Games. But I found a new favorite game to play. And it might sound a little bit strange. Because, yeah, we'll go with this. That's good enough for me. Because this game also kind of has like real-time elements to it, but there was this game on the Hive MC, which is was a Minecraft Java server. May it rest in peace. Holy shit. Are we taking that? I mean, if you're not living life with risk, what's the point of even living life? I'm gonna do it. We're gonna take Bag of Crafting for ourselves here. But there was another game on the now Bedrock Edition server, the Hive MC, and this game was called Hide and Seek. Now, it's not the most, I guess, like, how would you phrase it? I don't want to say inventive, but it wasn't the most involved game. You spent a lot of your time just kind of, like, standing still, which, for a kid with very, very terrible internet, was actually quite good. I got to find my hiding spot in, like, the 2 minutes of grace that you had as a hider, and, if my spot was good enough, I wouldn't have to move at all, which would give me essentially I should have grabbed that speed up pill. I'm stupid. Essentially a free, oh my god, Planetarium, a free win. And I fell in love with just being able to stand still. What the hell is that? I mean, Vesta's like even more fires, so sure. I don't want to fuck with that. I gotta learn what these machines do more. This is kind of insane. There's so many new things in this mod pack as of late. I gotta figure all of this stuff out. But it was the perfect storm. You know what? I guess that is better for us, isn't it? It's gonna be a little bit better for entering into rooms like that. Sure, take a nickel for yourself, no big deal. And I ended up getting really good at Minecraft Hide and Seek. Like, I would have my friends join Skype, we'd play together. I think I was found by, like, my friends a total of maybe, let's say, like, 8 times in like, the 4 years of playing that game with them. I knew every good spot because of watching YouTubers and just being, like, having to have a good spot. Because I couldn't run. If it came down to me running away from, like, a hider, because of my lag, I wasn't making it away. Ooh. I guess that's good for boss damage, but I would have liked something a bit better there. Not a huge deal, though. Not a really big deal. But I was required to have a perfect spot, which hardened my mind into, like, just knowing where everything was. And because the Hive had, like, a preset number of maps, there really was, I'll get a charge off here. There really was, like, no stopping me. Jesus Christ, dude. How do we have a Devil Deal chance right now? Can you explain that to me? Like, why we had 100% Devil there? Just take it. HP down? No, actually damage up. And no tears down there. That's not bad. I wouldn't mind getting Conjoined on this run either. It's also upgradable. But if we take that, no more angel deals. So, no thank you. And because the lens is now useless, I guess you take perfection and you keep... Well, go back and use your coins for your bag of crafting, but I believe it is time. Check this room real quick. It could be something crazy in here. Well, you know what? You might as well. Wow, that's actually also really, really, really good for us. I don't know what to say, man. I think this run is a certified BD1P classic. It doesn't even have that much, like, modded craziness going on. Just a couple of fire items. Take that. And I mean no pun intended there. Okay, now you're safe to just simply move on down. Slippy Tooth. Sometimes shoot Slippy Tears. Enemies leave a friendly poop creep when hit with them. I mean, it's a passive item, so might as well grab that. But it kind of leads me into what I wanted to talk about primarily today in terms of online games. And that is a little game mode in Minecraft known as Minecraft Factions. If you're unaware, Minecraft Factions, great for us. We get an extra trinket there if we lose Perfection, just in case. Is a game mode where you're put into this like somewhat guided survival game where you can claim your own land as a team, and your goal is to become the richest and most powerful group in the server. Much like real life, actually. And in fact, I would argue that real life is just a copy of Minecraft Factions. I know, kind of a hot take, but leave me alone. And once I kind of grew out of my baby-ass hide-and-seek phase, this was the game for me to play, for a couple of reasons. Number one being that while there was real-time combat involved, a lot of it was more you're grinding on your own or with your friends to build up resources, to like sell that for money, to expand your land. It was a very involved game mode. It took the best of hide-and-seek, where you had the chance to kind of just lay low and do nothing, as well as be involved by running away from the Seekers, and kind of put that up to a brand new level in my mind, and I absolutely loved that. So I believe it was, hold on. Ooh, how is that quality 1? It seems like it'd be pretty dang good for us. Take a couple of these here. So what I did, it must have been 8th grade at this point, is myself, Merm, my friend Nick, and my friend Sam, we started our own faction on the server. What was it? It was Mr. Woofles' like faction server. So it was a pretty big name, and I don't want to lose does that take perfection away? It does not take perfection away. Interesting. That's actually also decently good for us. Interesting. We had like, I would say at one point we were in the top like 25 most powerful factions on the server. It's not a huge like bar to have, not a huge like I graduated Harvard kind of achievement there, but it was still, I mean, as like a 13-year-old, it doesn't get much better than that in life. The pinking shears, really good item. How is that also only quality 2? It's an instant boss killer, essentially. But I'm going to keep up with this bag of crafting stuff. Take the pill in there as well. And it wasn't like in no small part due to myself and my endless Minecraft grind. I got to play survival mode with a multiplayer effect. Like, it wasn't just like I was on my own in my own little survival world doing nothing. Oh, all right. Not conjoined, but still pretty okay. We have the full key piece. Don't worry about that angel statue just yet. What was I saying? Oh yeah, I got to play survival, like solo Minecraft, but have an effect on like a multiplayer server. It was what I had always dreamed of in my small prepubescent life. We can save that for later, potentially, if we find a way to lose HP permanently on this floor, or get a double heal inside of this arcade. Don't really need to get a double heal there. Disregard that entire statement. Ace of Swords, go into my sack, and Foiled Devil, go into my sack as well. Ooh. Well, you instantly buy that. You put that in your sack. You put that in your sack as well. Dude, you're kind of making some baller play. We're getting a lot of items, not a ton of like crazy good items, but enough to still be satisfied with. And having a pay-to-play, making keys pretty much just bag of crafting fodder was a really solid play to make. And I love this. Like, once I found factions to be my new niche, that's flies. It's like a worse rotten baby. You can't really fuck with that. I just realized we actually can't put soul hearts or eternal hearts into our bag because they don't exist as this character. I was wondering why. I was like, why am I not getting any soul hearts in my bag? Where are my good drops? But they just don't actually exist like at all. That makes a little bit more sense, I guess. Are there any extra drops in this room? No. All right, you can go into your cursed room for free, and then come out and grab lunch for a heal, and you're gonna be good. Just don't take too much damage in here if you can manage that. Stay back. All right, this is a trash room for us. Go up here. Right here? Right here. Grab this, and there is money we can put in our sack down here. Do that, do this. I can't take that. It breaks the game. I swore a vow to never take this item ever again. It's going to give me, potentially, 120 tier rate and like 40 damage. It makes the runs super boring. No thank you. Keep on going down. We have a Yara rune now, which... It's too good. I'm sorry, jail card, but like, go in the sack. I'm sorry, nickel. You know what? Just pop it now, dude. See what happens. Wow. Okay, well, that makes our Yara rune a lot more valuable too going forward here. That can go right in my sack as well. But as I was saying last floor, once I found factions, my whole like Minecraft opinion changed. Because it was like the game mode made for me with bad internet. Because you do have PvP in factions, but like it's very, very few and far in between. Usually the goal of, like when you're making a base, you don't want to be raided or don't want to be destroyed by other players. You try to go as far out as possible to make your land, so no one can go in and like dig it up or whatever. So when you go, like when your goal is to make your land as far away as possible, you're probably not going to be seeing a lot of other players, meaning, take Yara, please, and Perfection back, and then put the rune in the bag, sir, thank you. Meaning that if you don't see other players around your base, the only place to actually engage... Ooh, planetariums? Hello? Is it fucking Christmas today? What's going on? Oh my god. Is that what is Saris? 1 bomb, 1 coin, and a key. All heart can be better pickups. Chance to gain the holy mantle. Yeah, but what about this though? Like Terra, we only have 2 damage right now. I don't think I've ever gotten 2 planetariums. Oh, because we have Libra this floor. That's why. Another one of you, huh? I don't think I've ever seen 2 one of them being a 1% planetarium. I guess it has to be, right? But that's kind of like insane. This is the best keeper run I think I've ever had in a modded version of Isaac. But with fade it out. Oh my god. Hello, goodbye. With factions, like the only place to actually engage in PvP in a situation like that would be like if you're actively searching for players to fight outside of like spawn. Because once you run from spawn, you're going to be bombarded by a bunch of players, at least back when it was popular, trying to kill you constantly. So getting out of... It's like what's that server called? The modern day 2B2T. It was just like, outside of spawn, there was no rules. There was no, courtesy. Sure, we're getting a lot of fodder items right now. That's actually... Are we conjoined? We are not conjoined yet. It could still happen on this run, but that's kind of sad to see. It was no man's land out there. But once you escape spawn, there really was like nothing to hold you down. What if you are right here, though? Think about that. Dude, that's insane. That's crazy. We get some more money we can put in. I'm going to actually grab this money just so we have like stuff we can buy in the shop, and we can put the rest of this in the bag for extra bombs and poison bombs. I'm not going to complain about that in the slightest. What's going on in here? Anything worth my time? Well, oh, our first hit in like several floors. Holy shit, get in my bag. I should have Yara'd that. That would have been insane. Well, now we have 2 golden pennies in there. That was our first hit in God knows how long. Why don't we just go fight the boss and win? Because we have like nothing else to gain by just lollygagging around on this floor for the next like 60 years. We at least finally have like a little bit more damage. Robo Baby is having a moment down there. Come on. Okay, 1 down and practically 2. Angel deal again? No deal. Well, size down is good. So take this and then focus on only putting high quality stuff in your bag for right now, just because you have 2 golden pennies in there. But I remember our first factions base. I might get Merm on the streak in a couple days to like talk about this, because he has probably a better mind than I do. but it was underground right off the side of a cave system. And it was made out of nether bricks and obsidian. Because when I was a kid, I loved how nether bricks, like the color, I loved the color red, and a deep red was the color of my room as well when I was a kid, which made like the whole, I guess, palette there just so much cooler to me. It's not really worth it. I want to go for like just good stuff in my bag right now. So the inside of our base was nether brick, and what we did is on the outside of our base there was like an obsidian or like a watered over lava pool, and we'd mine that obsidian to like outline the base so that TNT couldn't just we'll think about that one. TNT couldn't just come in and blow everything up. I still have you might like roll my run is the biggest fear. And that I cannot have happening. The run is, I mean, I guess with the angel items, it wouldn't be too bad. Plus the random quality one, which I'm sure like some of these count for being angel, but I'd still rather not take that chance. And so we had like an obsidian shell and like a multiple room, like nether brick interior. And to the right was our enchanting stuff. Like straight, I guess I'll use like the compass rows to describe it, because left, right are all subjective depending on which way you're looking at it from. But to the east was the enchanting and potions room. The south had all of our like our chests and like armor stands or whatever was in that version of Minecraft. To the north was our nether portal and our mine, which is a bad idea to have your mine in your base. And then to the west, I believe was just kind of like well, you know what to the west was? Let's take some backstory here. But we had this inside joke, and I don't know where Merm got this name from, so it might be like in poor taste. I'm really not sure. But we had a chicken. We made a statue to this chicken on the west side of our base, and the chicken's name was Lemmy Winks. And Lemmy was we got Lemmy, we name tagged him, and put him in the wall on his chicken throne. Because we thought if you name tagged an entity in Minecraft that no matter what happens, it wouldn't despawn. However, the literal like same minute we name tagged the fucking dude, the server says clearing all entities and drops in like, like 4 minutes. And we thought the name tag should save him, right? Not even like, 4 minutes later, the server clears Lemmy out of existence. So we built that chicken shrine to keep Lemmy alive in our hearts. And that was the entire, it was a pretty big like west wing, which is probably how our base got found by other people. But it was a big ass chicken statue to Lemmy on that side of the base. May he rest in peace, by the way. That's a weird memory to have still of like a really old Minecraft factions thing. But hey, it's still there, I guess. It's still there. And then I think like what we had done to hide our base is I made like a piston door out of stone, so if anybody came through to go mining in that cave, they would just see a stone wall. But I believe what happened is somebody was mining like next to our base, and I was like sorting through items, and they saw my name tag, broke a few blocks, and saw the obsidian. You know what, we're gonna put the Hierophant. Maybe you just save the Yera so you find a bunch of rare stuff and then get like the card in there as well. You know what? This is actually, I'm going to do it here. Because if we can do a bunch of cards as well as like the 2 golden pennies, I'm okay with that. That sounds fine to me. Boom, boom, boom. 7, 8. Really? All right, well, if that's how you want to play, you know what, dude? So be it. So be it. I don't really care. Spend your money. Just grab a bunch of random shit. I guess Sackhead's a really good buy. And then it's boss fight time. We could have gone for another sacrifice room play, but I'm like 90% sure we're going to be seeing a deal on this floor either way. So I'm not too concerned about that. Dude, we got dog. I could have sacrificed the dog food away, but I'm not thinking straight right now. Don't forget your nickel. Don't forget your key. I know it's like useless farming for items. We already have so much good stuff and a decent damage multiplier right now. But I don't know. With Sackhead and deep pockets, I think anything can really happen on this run right now. And I'm excited to see what that holds for us. It is boss fight time. Charge up all the way. And you're gonna get fucked immediately. Dude, look at that. That damage is really good. For only having 7 and a pretty shit tier rate, I don't know, man. We're kind of crushing this right now. The run's going slowly. We are kind of crushing this. Okay. Obviously, Polaroid. You take Angel's Box. It gave you flies. That was an incredible deal. And you keep moving on. Boss fight up here. It's probably going to end up... I'm going to say it's Blast Assist. It was Skolex the entire time. What a fool I feel like now. Jump up. You're fucked. Absolutely. Oh, you lived. I mean, we got like a lot of your health down, but I hate this boss. Any boss that can hide from me and like not take damage during one of its cycles, I'm not a fan of. But you should be like completely fucked now. You're almost fucked. One more time. Almost got hit there. That was very scary. We've only been hit, by the way, I believe once on the entire run. Tears up, dude. Again, like, I cannot complain about getting just random stat ups. We have a really good tier right now. Really good damage. It's all coming together. It's all coming together. So with the current black rune that we have, oh, that's really good as well. In our like card slot, what we can start doing is putting a bunch of like terrible items in one room and then just black rune every single item we see. I already kind of fucked up by putting that last item not in the room with the previous item, but we can make up for that later on. Although the boss fight's right here. We'll start that like, ooh, Baphomet's really good. We'll do that on the chest if our items on the chest like are actually dog. Then we can enact our black rune strategy there. Because stats like are the bread and butter of every Isaac run. Without stats, where are you going to be? Items can only get you so far, like non-stat giving items. I mean, to be fair, like we didn't have, I would argue, any DPS up until like we got Terra. So Revelations was kind of carrying us in that regard, but we can't even steal you. That is, we can take it, sure, we can take it. I really wanted to get Anarchy, but does not seem to be in the cards. You know what, dude, go on up, just head straight to your cathedral and your chest floor. All right, there's the boss fight. Honestly, just walk in. You shouldn't have any issue dealing with fucking Isaac. You've beaten, you've taken, I think I've taken 2 hits on the entire run. This should be a cakewalk, although here's the thing, is we only have a max of 3 HP. Ouch, that's dumb. So getting hit in the wrong location, like right there, could be costly. Where the hell even is the boss right now? We are not safe, go up. The game is running at 30 FPS right now. My run is just simply too strong. Get in there. Rev beam is going crazy. My eyesight's going like dim. I can't see anything right now. Okay, you're not dead. We have like 2 more cycles to go through. No, you came back down right there. To be honest with you, I have no idea why you just decided to come back down. The 0.7 speed, it's killing me right now, man. It is doing awful, awful things. Little bit gamer focused. Little bit sweaty right now. We have no chance to lose, I don't think. Okay, a little bit shaky by the end there, but nothing, you know, Uncle Ben couldn't handle. Take this, and it is time for the chest. We do have, I'm going to use my black rune. I'm going to put like as many items as possible right down in the central room. I'm not going to pick up any of them. We have enough. Oh, I can see them? Cool. I'm going to try to black rune like everything I can in this room, because imagine the stats I can get from like 8 to 10 items being in there. That is going to be more valuable than like Gimpy giving us a fly for getting hit. In my humble opinion, of course. But to end off today's discussion, like completely, the base was eventually found. The BD1P and Merm and Nick and Sam base, it was eventually found. And the worst thing was, I was the only one online when that dude saw my name tag. And as the guy who has like terrible internet and can't do PvP, I was like desperately trying to like text my friends on my phone that you have to get online right now. There are dudes here raiding our base, and the only way out of the situation would have been to beat these guys in PvP and relocate everything. Now, if we lost in PvP, they would have enough time to, like, just destroy our base with TNT and everything, and take all of our stuff, and we'd be back to square zero. So I guess that's the expression, back to square one, not square, what, square zero? What even is square zero? Jesus Christ. And none of my friends could get on. One of my friends did jump. I believe Nick jumped online, actually. But it was, like, too little, too late. There was nothing, like, he or I could have done. They came, they killed all of us, took all of our stuff, and at that point, you know, man, I was kind of just like, well, that's factions. Like, I don't think I ever tried to seriously start up another faction ever again. I did play a bit of, like, Minecraft Pixelmon, which has, like, some kind of, like, faction element to it where you're making a base, claiming some land, but, like, that's very, very minor. You can classify almost any game mode, I feel like, as that same exact thing. Put these in there. Beautiful. But you would, like, make a base, claim some land, and then put all your valuable stuff, like your master balls or whatever, in that base. So I guess there is some faction element to Pixelmon, but not in the same degree as, like, there's actual PvP. But Pixelmon was also pretty good because, as it is turn-based combat, there really was no need to have, like, decent internet, so I could kind of just, like, I learned a bit of Pokemon that way. I'm not a master, by no means. I know very little about the franchise as a whole. I'm not a big fan of how slow the games take. But from what I played of it on Pixelmon, it was the most fun I've had ever playing Pokemon. Because it is a truly open world game with, like, region-specific Pokemon and, like, side quests to do. I think Pixelmon is the best Pokemon game. Honestly, you might argue with me that, like, Gen 4 or Gen 5 is the best, but dude, were those games open world? Did those games have the fun mechanics that Pixelmon did? The online elements? I don't think Pokemon's ever gonna beat Pixelmon. And that's why they shut that thing down, like, in 2017, I think, somewhere around that date range. Probably why it got shut down was it was just too good for Game Freak to handle. I wouldn't be surprised if that was part of the case. I know that Legends Arceus is, like, open world-ish. Actually, it is just open world, I'm pretty sure. I got hit by something. I don't know what these enemies are doing, but ouch. I know it is open world, but it's not, like, online multiplayer where you can't, like, I don't think there's any, like, multiplayer in Legends Arceus. Pixelmon has it built in. You can start a server with Pixelmon on it and be in completely different regions of the... It is, like, the true... You're gonna open up, dude. Multiplayer experience there. That goes in your health. These go into your sack. If you have not played Minecraft Pixelmon, if there's any way you can still play it in today's day and age, please do. It is actually a lot of fun, and you will learn a lot about Pokemon in that game. I always ran the same team in, like, every server I joined. I don't know what's hitting me, man. I always ran, like, Gyarados, some kind of Evolution, Luxray, Charizard was always on my team, I'm sure, or most of the time. So I had a pretty, like, basic team. I had a shiny Graveler at one point, but that was because it was shiny. That was the only reason. I'm just going to Black Rune now. I could use the stats. We didn't gain any tier rate there. We gained a lot of damage. Speed is a huge thing. Plus 0.8 is quite wild. And the boss fight could be up here. It could be to our right as well. I'm kind of, like, lost right now. I guess we'll never know. Get in there. You have invincibility right now. Lovely. Ooh. I'm going to take it. We're going to lose a lot of HP and potentially lose the run because of that, but I feel safer regardless. Because we have Sigil and that now, I feel a whole lot safer. Hermit gives us... Ooh, Mystery Tears is quite fun. We have no money for it, though, is the issue. Not a heat. Just go finish off the run, man. Like, you're wasting time. You've cleared almost every single room on the floor so far, and you have not found your boss fight yet. A little embarrassing. Your pathing is not going very well. We got a key. Fantastic. It's got to be to our right then. We've gone every other way. It can't be... I guess it could be left still. like up there and left. If we die in this room, we'll go back. I think it actually, with the secret room being there, I think it is going to be top left. Actually, I just noticed now, our map on this side has no more rooms to go. So, I guess that's why our speed is so bad. I guess that kind of answers that question, huh? Get out of here, piece of shit. I don't care about digestible. Well, you do your full clears every once in a while. It happens, man. You can't always control what the game throws at you. But it's going to be win number... Well, I guess technically, we were on what? Win number 10? This is win number 12. So, that's pretty good. If you don't count the times the game crashed and put our win streak back to 0 as a result of that. Or maybe we're actually on win... No, that was a great sigil, by the way. It is win 12. We're finally getting, like, decently into our double digits. And by decently, we're 3 wins into the double digits there. Oh, of course I got another gold. I can't use my bag, man. Get it? Just for fun. And you're going to win. There's no way you lose this. Spawn a fly so I can bomb you with sigil. Or just get hit immediately. Watch. I got to go a little bit gamer. 9 lives does not make this fight any easier. You get 9 tries to do this fight hitless. It should take us 1 try. Now you walk in, get some poison bombs down. Oh, get the hell out of there, dude. Oh my god, that was close. Thank you, Sigil. And that's going to be win number 12. If you enjoyed the run of my commentary, a like and a comment goes a long way for a small channel like mine, all of that stuff. In the meantime, I have been BD1P. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Peace out and goodbye.